Right now, anything sounds good to me. I missed one.
I didn't.
Let's go ahead and get started. Are you ready? Okay. I've got 102. Okay, today's public hearing. Public hearing that is held today, February 19th at 1 p.m. Commissioners Courtroom, Orange County Administration Building, 123 South 6th Street. I'm going to look this way. Anyway, Orange, Texas. This is a public hearing for the purpose of renewing a reinvestment zone as authorized by Chapter 312 of the Tax Code, located within Jefferson Energy Partners Facility, 330 Old Highway 90, Vidor, Texas, 77662.
Good afternoon. As the purpose states, we are requesting that the reinvestment zone currently established for Jefferson Energy at their existing facility that was established back in 2013. The 2013, sorry, 13 was when the reinvestment zone was established. Okay. To renew that reinvestment zone so that they are eligible to pursue investment incentive discussions with other taxing entities in Orange County. Those reinvestment zones are good for a period of 5 years, and so the zone is expired. So in order for them to have those conversations with other taxing entities, it is the county's responsibility to establish those reinvestment zones. So happy to address any questions that you may have of me, or hear from any comments that those in the audience may have as well.
I don't mean to put you on the spot. I would have asked Denise. I don't know why. I thought she was going to be here today. But anyway, for legal purposes, just the definition, is this a renew, or since it has already expired? Because I believe it was December.
Correct.
So are we renewing or are we establishing?
They're one and the same. It's a previously established zone, so consulting with the EDC's legal counsel, there's really no difference. We chose to call it a renewal because it was already established, but should the zone be established, it'll be good for another 5 years.
Okay. The reason that I asked, I don't know if there's a legal difference between establishing and renewing. The statute doesn't really specify.
It does not, you're correct.
When you establish then, or if this is the same thing, renew a reinvestment zone, if I'm not mistaken, we have 2 agreements with Jefferson Energy. One signed in February? Anyway, 2014?
That was the original, yes.
Yeah. And that was for a $250 million expansion project. The other one was signed in 2018, and it's for a $150 million expansion project. Am I correct?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm sorry, May 12, 2014 and February 27, 2018. And we still have till 2023, correct, on the original one?
On the original, yes, just for 10 years.
So that's a good little chunk away. Is there some plan to add anything under those original agreements? The reason I ask is that the law under 312 says Commissioners Court may not designate an area as a reinvestment zone until it holds a public hearing on the designation and finds that the designation would contribute to the retention or expansion of primary employment or would attract major investment in the zone that would be a benefit to the property included in the zone and would contribute to the economic development of the county. If I'm understanding this hearing correctly, we are doing this reinvestment zone so that the drainage district may consider whether or not to do an abatement.
Yep.
If that's the case, is that going to retain or expand anything beyond what's already in the contract we have now?
It's my understanding that our agreement with the company is not necessarily what the drainage district is gonna be adopting. So I can't speak to what the drainage district's agreement's going to be, with Jefferson Energy. But I can say that there is going to be additional job creation and job retention as a result of the project that we've already approved.
Right, but...
We being the county body.
But just so you know, we're safe, they're safe with ours, whether we renew it or don't renew it, whether we have it or not have it. Their contract's good with us for the entire length of the contract, whether we let it... So this is strictly for whatever would advance for us doing this for the drainage district, then to allow them to take those benefits and do additional expansion, or I don't know how retention would apply. So I mean, they're not. I would assume y'all aren't going anywhere. So again, I'm trying to figure out how we fit into the statutes.
The county has to establish the zone.
No, I understand that.
And so without the county establishing the zone, then there can be no incentive agreement between the drainage district and Jefferson Energy.
Okay. But to establish that zone, we have to establish how this would contribute to the retention or expansion of primary employment. So I guess my question is, if we do this, and the drainage district then allows an abatement, that's up to them, what would the entities here get out of that, the expansion or retention?
When the county entered into their abatement agreement, it was under a different reinvestment zone with whatever the requirements were at that time, the job creation and capital investment. The agreement that the drainage district, should they choose to enter into with Jefferson Energy, would be under a different reinvestment zone with different capital investments, because there's some investments that already happened under our agreement from the county. It would be under a different agreement with different job creation numbers and different capital investment numbers, because some of that's already occurred.
Is that with the drainage district?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay, so what you're saying is, and this may be more for the folks from Jefferson Energy, then y'all can tell us what expansion, if you get the agreement. Now, I'm not going to speak for the drainage district, but if you get the agreement with them, what kind of expansion or benefit economically you're going to give to get that?
The project is the same, but the dollar amounts and the job creation will be different because the timeline is different. Because the county's agreement was entered into in February, and their agreement will not be entered into it, if it is, at a later date.
Right. And so that agreement would be additional jobs, additional infrastructure?
For them, yes.
That's what I want to know.
Because currently they have no agreement with them. So any agreement that they enter into with the drainage district would be improved value and jobs.
Okay, that's cool. Is there somebody here from Jefferson Energy that can give us an idea of what it is they'll be proposing to the drainage district? So, because we have to have that to do the new reinvestment zone, so.
My understanding that we don't have to have that information.
We don't?
We don't have to have the information to establish a reinvestment zone.
Well,
if you'd like to address it,
yeah,
go ahead and please.
Yeah, because I mean, we had
a $150 million project originally, so it would be some amount in close proximity to that with similar job creation.
You mean plus, and I'm not holding you to 150, but plus another 100 and whatever the number is, million that would be invested in with Jefferson.
This would be under the original project. So the original project was $150 million.
Right. Now
that was approved by the county for incentives back in February.
Okay.
We are now taking a request to the drainage district to also incentivize that same project.
Okay.
But some of that investment may have already occurred. So that investment that's already occurred at the site is not eligible for any additional incentive that may be entered into on behalf of the drainage district. So it would be less that amount.
Okay.
Okay. I guess what it boils down to is, if the agreement is the same, then what benefit would there be for the drainage district to enter into an abatement when the same amount of investment's going to be made? It's not going to change. It's not going to go up.
But the project may not invest without the additional support of the drainage district. They may not be able to get...
our agreement then?
Potentially.
Oh, okay.
Mr. Corona, this is really pertaining to you too, so how are your feelings on this?
Well, thank you. And appreciate the court putting this on the agenda, because as the judge has already expressed, the drainage district cannot consider and grant an abatement to Jefferson Energy unless the court were to reestablish the reinvestment zone, because it's expired.
That's right.
And Jefferson Energy did not come to us at the same time that it came to the county with respect to the to this second abatement. I think that, Jessica and Mark, I think that what the judge is wanting to know is he's looking specifically at the statute, section 312.401, where the court may designate an area, but only after holding a public hearing and finding that the designation would contribute to the retention or expansion of primary employment, or would attract major investment in the zone that would be of benefit to the property to be included in the zone, and would contribute to the economic development of the county. That's what he's asking, I believe. And the Jefferson Energy has appeared before our board, Mr. Viator has, and made representations about what kind of investment would be made, additional investment than what already exists, if the project goes forward. One question I have, and I just want clarity on right now, because the drainage district is not involved in the creation of the reinvestment zone. It's the commission's job.
And you can't do anything unless we do that.
Right.
How do you feel? Do you feel comfortable if we do that of going ahead with yours?
Subject to the clarification of the question I'm about to ask. Yes, subject to it. I want to be real clear about what the reinvestment zone is, though, exactly. I have a copy of the reinvestment zone that existed from, I think, December of 2013, and it basically is a copy of a deed to the city of Beaumont that includes a meets and bounds description. I don't know if that's...
Has it changed in 5 years?
That's the question.
Okay.
Is that going to be the legal description of the reinvestment zone for this current zone, this reused zone? I have a question about that.
Well, this would be the venue to
get the answer.
That's why I'm here.
There is something you said a moment ago, and Mr. Viator, maybe you can address this. You said that he came and addressed your board and did say how this would be additional, because again, there's no reason to do this if there's nothing additional here. So if there is something additional, please come forward and tell us what that is, and that will save, because I don't have any heartburn over the reinvestment zone. As long as it fits the statute, I'm fine with it. But to do that, he said you addressed their board and did say how that there would be additional investment if they were to enter into an agreement with you. I'd like to hear about that, and then I think he'd like to know that answer on the meets and bounds.
What determines whether we continue to invest in Orange County is whether we have a business-friendly atmosphere that supports our expansions, because property taxes is one of the most expensive things we deal with as it relates to expenses. We accrue at least $800,000 a month and this is on property that we do not own. We pay a port fee and throughput fees to the Port of Beaumont. It's a government entity. And so the thing that concerns me, and I won't speak for Jefferson, I'll speak for Mark Viator, is whether Orange County wants to continue to have a business-friendly climate that will enable us to be able to continue to expand. We hope to expand. I've been very clear with Don that We cannot claim anything as it relates to tax abatement for the drainage district. Anything in the past, anything that we present will be for the future with his board. But the more support we have with local taxing entities, the better opportunity we have to have more investment in your county, sir.
Mr. Viator, I'm not here to bandy words about being friendly. I'm merely reading the statute.
I am.
And I need you to speak for Jefferson Energy with regards to what you told their board.
What I told their board was that
hold on, let me finish. So that for the record, I can show where we are just following the statute, that we're doing this in order to contribute to the retention or expansion of primary employment and the economic development of Orange County. That's all I'm asking.
And I can do that whenever we determine the timing in which I cannot give you a specific dollar amount that we will spend. I cannot give you a specific job creation. We had the first agreement to provide 75 jobs for the first abatement. We had the second abatement to provide an additional 20 jobs. I presented at January 29th meeting that we created 188 jobs and that we paid money to the county with an abatement. We've also paid $12 million in taxes since 2013.
That's right.
And in addition to that, we gave money to local vendors in the amount of $268 million in revenue to SDI and $20 million to LMC, Orange County contractors.
I need us to stay on the agenda item for today, and that is simply the reinvestment zone. We are required by law to follow this to establish a reinvestment zone. I'm
We will create more jobs and we will invest more money in the zone, but the zone that's on the deed is in that proximity, and where we're going to place those, I've got to be able to get that information. And I promised Don that I will give him the tanks that we will build, the rail that we will install, and everything, but I can't determine that right now when we have no idea whether we're going to go forward or not.
Well, I think Don is the one that has you're the one that's got the monkey on your back. I guess you're the one that's going to decide this, because we have to do it, but then you will follow through with it. It's what I'm understanding, and you feel good about it.
Our board has not voted on this matter because the agenda,
Right, we're waiting.
It's not even formally presented. But I do know that many of the board members are interested in considering granting an abatement, but they cannot do so without a reinvestment zone.
Okay.
And
Gotcha.
we can't do that unless we meet the statute. And by the way, just so you're aware, it doesn't have to be jobs. It also even says contribute to the economic development of the county. Give me anything, something to hang their hat on. Whether you make the agreement with them or not is between y'all. But if you can give me something to hang my hat on to fit this statute, I'll tell you right now, I'll prove it. But you gotta give me something to hang my hat on, something solid, not just we'll make more jobs. And then we're good.
Reinvestment zones can also be established in advance of a project being in hand. So you can establish those zones with the anticipation of it being a recruitment tool to get investors to invest on that property. I would say that Jefferson Energy has more than proven to us that they're willing to continue to invest in that property if we're willing to partner with them and make it easy enough and logical enough for them to put their money here. I think that's the economic development that you need.
Those checks we saw that day sure look good.
They did, didn't they?
Okay. Well, again, like I said, I'm just trying to follow this. And for this, I need something specific.
Does it ask for something specific, Jeff?
Yes, it does.
Does it ask for a specific number, or does it ask for,
It asks for something
economic
specific.
development purposes?
It asks for people and for to contribute to the economic development of the county. Now, this has to be above and beyond what we've already had an agreement for, or why else would we create the investment zone again? We've already
We're
created
asking
it.
for them to continue to invest at their facilities.
Okay, Optimus is right next door to them. They're investing in their facility. But unless they could come in front of me and tell me that this abatement, this reinvestment zone for an abatement, would be useful for them to move forward, then I have a difficult time correlating that with the law.
So
All I'm
just
trying
because
to
they're
do
not
is
asking for help, we're not supposed to help a company that is asking to invest here?
No, I just want them to tell me, give me something that they're gonna do above and beyond the agreement we already have.
This has nothing to do with our agreement. This is an agreement, this is so that the drainage district can have a discussion amongst their own board
I
and
agree, but we
establish
have
if
to do
they
our
want
part
to do
first.
something.
That's what I'm saying.
And what we're doing is creating an environment that allows the drainage district to have that conversation with Jefferson Energy to potentially make that investment.
But the reason we're here today is because the drainage district cannot do a reinvestment zone.
Exactly,
So, we have to do it, and for us to do it, we have to follow this.
which we are.
Mr. Viator, is it possible, if we use this investment zone, that over the next 5 years, that Jefferson Chemical could possibly expand or do more development above and beyond the deals we already have?
The answer is yes.
Is that possible?
And I believe that they've proven to do that anyway.
If I do not approve the investment zone, that won't happen. Is that what you're telling me?
I'm telling you that if this court and this county is interested in being business friendly, Jefferson will be more interested in expanding in this area.
Kind of like Amazon. Sorry. You answered the question, thank you. So if I do approve the investment zone, I improve the possibility of economic development.
You improve the possibility of economic development, yes.
Now, let me just address something real quick, because that's twice now, and this has to stop. We are in the business of trying to make our county better, but when we sit up here at this venue, our job is to look out for our county and to follow the law as we see it. Now, if you want to consider that being unfriendly to business, I don't know what to tell you. I'm trying to tell you, I'm willing to work with any business that comes in. But we do have certain things we have to meet. And just because we ask questions, just because we want to get information in our hands so that we can look out for the best interest of our citizens, does not change that. Our job, sir, is to look out for the interest of the people that hired us. Just like your job is to look out for the interest of people that hired you. And that's exactly what you should do. I have no problem with that. You should not have a problem with me or anyone up here doing the same. If it's not business friendly to ask questions, then I don't understand how we would ever move forward with any kind of light shine on the facts. And that's all I'm trying to do here today. So it's a simple question. It doesn't ask about possibilities. It says, doesn't say possible, would attract major investment in the zone that would be a benefit to the property to be included in the zone and would contribute to the economic development of the county.
Well, I can definitively answer that by saying yes, a reinvestment zone will attract economic development in the zone.
Okay.
By definition, a reinvestment zone does that very exact same thing.
So I'm asking a real simple question. I believe you, by the way.
Oh, great.
Now, could you give me an idea of what to look for?
More money, continued investment, continued job creation.
Well, I was kind of meaning something more like ancillary businesses. Mr. Viator mentioned STI and LNC. The increases in those were rather minimal, but I'm hoping that with additional expansion, I have the numbers here if you'd like me to go through them. But if we are looking at other businesses going up, that's a good thing. So,
well, I can tell you that Jefferson Energy makes it a priority to use local resources when available, and has reached out to additional Orange County businesses to work with them to help get them engaged with more of their work as well.
And I appreciate that they have, because Gopher Industries has benefited by this, haven't they, David? I appreciate that, Mr. Viator, that you all are going out to our local people, not necessarily Jefferson County. And I appreciate that you've come to Orange County to invest too.
Is there anything else?
So my understanding of the agenda item is just a public hearing today.
Well, it'll actually be on our agenda here in just a little while, but yes.
Okay.
Judge Matt, I'm Kevin Williams of Cypress Valley Industrial, and we've done quite a bit of work with Jefferson as well. And, one of, 4 businesses here in the county, we're looking forward to this expansion. It's job creation, it helps my company in both the fab, tank, facilities, painting, everything. So if there's some help on my side that I can help with, we're welcome these guys, so.
That's great, and that's why we have 2 agreements already in place. We're just trying to figure out, or I'm trying to figure out, the reason to go on most of the time, once the agreements are in place, since they outlast the reinvestment zone. Usually not a reason to redo it, unless something else is happening, and I'm wanting to know what the something else is.
Can I speak to that?
Sure, come tell us what something else is, and you can speak all day.
No, I won't do that, because I will. I spoke a couple of weeks ago, and underneath, when SCI presented, and talked about the impact that the Jefferson project originally had on our business, and I went back and looked, and we're kind of a trickle-down business in between someone like SCI and Cypress, and we had actually conducted business with 200 individual businesses within Orange County, from an individual to someone like the medium forms. In fact, the very day I presented, I bought a truck from Granger Chevrolet. And all of our employees but one live in Orange County, own homes in Orange County, and that payrolls in the millions of dollars of this project, and those people have spent money in that. I've actually recently had meetings at Jefferson Energies, and I don't want to disclose what they may or may not be doing, but there are drawings that show this tank development that they're looking at doing in the future. Major spend. And as someone that's owned a business, started a business, works with other people that have businesses that they ask investors to participate or put money, whether it's hundreds of thousands, millions, or billions, in some of the other ones, those investors are looking for a return. And the way I'm understanding this reinvestment zone, if they want to go and restructure and they go attract money, and they want return on that money, but they also want to make sure that the business is going to be successful. And every little break that we get as a business, whether it's a small, mom and pop to a mid-sized, even multi-million-dollar companies, all those things mean a lot to an investor when they're looking at that area. And then they see how the county or the local environment is as far as welcoming, because they want to feel like they can go back and ask again and reinvest so that this thing is successful. And I think in this case, if we can position them with the reinvestment zone so they can go talk to the drainage district and go establish those things so then they can go talk to investors and say, hey, here's how it's structured, and these are the abatements we got, and this is what we're going to be able to do, and this is how we can prove that this is going to be successful. We need to position this business to be able to do that. And if that's what it takes to position it in wording, I can promise you, I've seen drawings on this wall, it's going to be phenomenal for our county. It impacts businesses like ours, down to single moms, so.
Hang on for just a second. How many people in here are business owners? Well, okay, but beyond the commissioners, you asked. I'm sorry, beyond the commissioners. I appreciate it though. You two, and who in here is representing a business? Not a group of businesses, representing a business. Okay. Let me tell you something. I appreciate it very much. I do want business here in spite of some of the spin that you might have heard. But, and I think everybody here that's either in upper management or owns a business will understand this. You are in business for a purpose, are you not? You're in a purpose to make a profit, I would assume.
Well, if you looked at my financials, it might speak differently.
I hope you are. I want successful businesses.
I want to be successful, but
Let me just tell you where I'm going with this. The point is you have a product or a service.
Right.
That you put out. You put out a good product and a good service that you put out.
Correct.
And you put this out in order to make a profit for yourself, your family, for your employees, to expand your business. Whatever it is you want to do, which is what we're talking about here today. Please understand, I represent the exact same thing. We have a service that we provide to 82,000 people, probably a little bit more at this point.
Right.
But that service isn't free. Every sheriff's deputy you see out there gets paid. Probably not near enough, but they get paid. Every road and bridge person, again, probably not near enough, but they get paid. All of these people get paid. And the issue that I have is this. If it was black and white, I'm going to tell you right now, I'd abate everybody coming into Orange County. No skin off my nose. But the problem is it does add to the infrastructure, and we have to pay our bills too. So my job, and the job of this court, and the job of every city council, is to make sure that they balance what they're giving for what they're getting.
I 100% agree, and that's why he presented $12 million in taxes. I mean, you could have zero.
Yeah, but the problem, now, hang on a second now.
I know it's got a balance, I agree with you on that.
Well, it has to balance for everyone. A great deal of the taxes that were involved were involved for a school district, which I think is wonderful, but we abated taxes for that entire time. The total amount that was abated was $3,021,063 going under our current tax rate. Now, it would be a little bit different, but it would actually be a little bit higher.
Right.
So, we do give, but we also have to make sure that we're getting enough to pay our bills and to pay our employees, because you guys are going to want those services. You're going to want the roads to your companies in good shape. You're going to want your people to not pay higher property tax, because it's harder to get good employees if it's too expensive to live in the area.
I totally agree.
And so all of this has to balance. And sometimes when you're guarding the door, you get looked at like you're a guard dog, and everybody's mad at you, but it's okay. That's my job, to be the guard dog. And that's what I'm doing here today. And that's what I'll continue to do. And it doesn't matter to me whether a company comes in and asks for something or whether they don't. That's up to the company. My job is to make sure I balance each and every one of those decisions with what the county needs to continue doing what they're doing. And every business owner and every person representing business here today probably understands that, because you do the same darn thing every day.
I do, and I understand the profit side of it, but this cash cycle moves around a big circle, and it's not always out there. On paper, it may even show you're making a bunch of money, but you can't necessarily put your hands on it.
Well, I don't blame any.
And the tax side of it, the laws are the law, and it doesn't show passion to what paper is or what reality is. And anyway, it's been a benefit to us, and I hope we continue to look at these and analyze them and make sound decisions, keep it in balance. But I know that we've picked up a lot of tax revenue in spite of the abatements, and we've had a lot of people that have been employed who've been able to reinvest in our community, and those things have moved our community forward. So appreciate y'all listening to me. Thank you.
Thank you.
May I speak briefly?
Sure.
I'm Jay Kilgore, I'm superintendent at Vider ISD, and you know, what we're doing is educating the kids at Vider ISD, and that's very important to us. It's the most important thing to us. Jefferson Energy does not have a tax abatement agreement with Vider ISD. We investigated that early on. It did not qualify, did not meet the criteria set forth by the state. But they are our largest taxpayer. They make up a large portion of our tax roll, and that does make a difference in our interest and sinking tax rate. When we passed bond issues over 10 years ago, that bond payment was set. Each year we have to make the same payment. And whatever the total value of the district is, everyone pays a share. Now our values would have dropped tremendously after Hurricane Harvey, but they didn't because of Jefferson Energy. It made up that difference. So if everyone's values dropped, we would have had to pass for those tax collections to make those bond payments. Folks' tax rate would have gone up during that time. Luckily, we didn't have to do that. Our citizens were in a difficult situation. They could not afford, that would have been difficult for our parents and for all of our citizens. So, and I'll finish up briefly. We appreciate
We appreciate having Jefferson Energy in our district. Their taxes help contribute to the education of our students, and we certainly want to have a climate that encourages them to stick around in Vidor ISD.
I just want to make sure I understand what you said. You said that the taxes from Jefferson Energy helped you and you did not have to raise your tax rate.
On the INS side, so we've got a maintenance and operations budget, which is set each year. Now, INS can fluctuate based on the total value of the district. As I said, the amount is locked in. We have to make those bond payments every year, and I use the analogy, it's like a mortgage payment. And we have a loan payment that we've got to make, and we pass that is approved by our voters, and that payment has to be made, that amount has to be made. So how we spread it out to everyone makes a difference. If Jefferson Energy had not continued to grow and they were not the taxpayer that they are, we would have had to pass the amount, those bond payments would have forced our tax rate on the INS side to increase. So because of that, we've been able to keep our INS tax rate low and have not, caused difficulty for our citizens. So if that makes sense. School finance is hard to explain.
No, it makes perfect sense. Matter of fact, the reason I asked is because we have a bond as well.
Yes, sir.
And we have to pay that payment, so I feel your pain.
Yes, sir.
But you didn't abate Jefferson Energy because it didn't meet the criteria.
Correct.
Which is the discussion I was having moments ago.
Yes, sir.
I should also tell you that the same problem afflicts the counties, cities, and every other school district in the area. If you can't make your payments, you have to get the money from somewhere.
Correct.
What I'm trying to do is make sure that we do not overburden the people that we're already taxing.
Sure.
And that's why I look at this stuff really, really hard. Same reason why you probably look at it really, really hard.
I understand, and I'm speaking to the benefit that we receive having Jefferson Energy in our school district. So
Well, I appreciate that.
Yes, sir.
Anything?
No.
We're running a little long here. Does anybody else have anything? Hey, look, we are running long, but everybody can speak. It doesn't matter. I don't want to shut anybody off. Anyone? Very well. Close this hearing at 1:39.